after the worst guy ever. The guy's name is Lord of Patriarchy, Dave Nortle, and this is his manifesto called Common Grievances. And the next chapter is going to be called Will Woke Bankrupt Movies? So there we go. I'm better than you. Misunderstands. Dumb as shit. Just saying. Boring. Ableism. Doth protest too much. Fuck you. Sigma Alpha Beta. Lesbian. So, yeah. Toxic masculinity. Yelling. Worries about testosterone. Pretends to fuck. Misogyny. Again. He has to start a sentence with again, essentially. Racism. Rent-free, fake as fuck, please clap, sweetheart, for the love of God, Joker laugh. Doesn't listen. He'd have to like LOL or ha 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 in the text. Have a good night, Laser Mocker. 30 seconds. All right. That's the last bit. Let's go. Perfect timing. This is Common Grievances by Dave Nortle. Will Woke Bankrupt Movies? This already seems to be happening. The only question is how badly the ship will hit the iceberg. You can see it yourself. Falling ticket sales, everyone preferring movies from 20 years ago, no new iconic characters being created, no new interesting risks being taken. I've actually seen some pretty cool movies lately. Did you guys see Long Legs? Kind of overhyped, honestly, but it was neat. Either with the type of stories they want. Oh, okay. There was a period. Either with the type of stories they wanted to tell, or with the aforementioned characters. It seems that movies and the people that make them are still more concerned with diversity boxes being checked rather than telling a good story. Diversity boxes. I don't think I have anything that'd be like right wing, essentially. Dave period. Now, movies as a medium will survive. I also think this will be one of the things that gets new stories and new types of movies that are made. The thing is, the days of the silver screen may be over at that point. Most independent movies don't get released to theaters anymore. They don't need to be. You can make a movie, place it on Amazon, and have worldwide distribution in 1 second. I mean, you know, it totally depends. Just because you have the ability to watch it on Amazon doesn't mean anyone's going to see it. This isn't the first time this happened either. When movies were first starting to be a thing, you had the old studio system where an actor wasn't contracted for one movie. They were contracted to a specific studio for a certain length of time. This, of course, changed. The thing is, Hollywood remained relatively the same, and creators were still focused on making a good movie. I mean, there's always been schlock, man. I don't know why you think it's always been about the art, dude. Now, with this coming storm, I don't think they can make it out. From what type of story you want to tell? From what? I don't think they can make it out. From what type of story you want to tell? I don't know what that means. Now, with this coming storm, I don't think they can make it out. From what type of story you want to tell? Oh, you have a great idea for a movie. Okay. Oh, you have a great idea for a movie about a knife fighting in the 100-year war. Stop. There's your yell. Stop. You can't have a white male as the lead. You have a killer cast locked in for your movie. What? You have a killer cast locked in for your movie? Stop. Not enough diversity. You'll have to recast? we like your script, but there is not representation for Jewish, Asian slurs. That's a slur. Do we have slurs? Okay. You have to do a rewrite. That's just scratching the surface of the insanity and all it does to make the story worse. If you want to tell a tale of medieval European fantasy land and you still need to have a kung fu school and have black lesbians in the movie, that's lesbians. The problem is that makes no goddamn sense, and he needs punctuation and like commas, and he doesn't put periods in the right spot, and he doesn't always spell everything correctly, and he doesn't always capitalize like proper nouns. That would be ableism. I think you're right. The problem is that makes no goddamn sense, and it breaks something movies need. The suspension. Yeah, he needs a comma here or something. It breaks something movies need. The suspension of disbelief. That's really at the heart of this matter. All this woke crap does is make a movie that is incapable of getting me to suspend my disbelief. Sorry, maybe we read this last time. Sorry, my brain cannot accept.
What is wrong with salami?
This whole book makes no goddamn sense. It's pretty bad. Sorry, my brain cannot accept the fact that a 5'1", 110-pound chick can kick the crap out of a 6'5", 280-pound male. Yet, okay, so misogyny. Yet the woke movie wants me to. That can happen. This happens. There's a way around it. Just give her superpowers or make her the daughter of a god. Then fine, suspension engaged. But without that, then it's not possible. You don't think it's possible to get beat up by any woman, Dave? That's surprising, considering that he wants to be. God, he says this a lot, though. This really almost could be a book onto itself, so I will have to stop there. Misogyny would be a book unto itself. I didn't even bring up the overrepresentation of the LGBTQ plus EIO people. Okay, now I'm clicking boring. And the BIPOC crowd. The fact that woke has a steel rod up its ass if someone who isn't crippled plays a cripple. There's ableism again. I'll leave with just this. Get back to telling good stories and stop worrying about diversity or a message. If you don't, well, the word Titanic comes to mind. Hitting you with a please clap. Will you stop de-sexying ladies in movies just because you're a fat, hairy feminist? This is something that can stop and stop now. How many times are we going to have to see a sexy lady star in a movie that makes her look frumpier than Velma from Scooby-Doo? We have read this because she's hot. She's hot, and you're wrong. That's insane. What an insane take. Velma? Objectively the hottest. That's doth protest too much, in my opinion. Anyway, we read this already, so if you want to know what he feels, is he wants sexy ladies to be in movies. Here's the next one. We actually did read this last time. Your feelings don't affect me. Yeah, the title says it all. I don't give a shit about how you feel or about something. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fake as fuck. Forgot to send earlier, but I got a job interview at Yale. At Yale? That's where J.D. Vance graduated from. Hell yeah, Anadon. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. I hope it goes well. I hope you get the job. Because that means then you raise the collective prestige of chat. Of course. You could fuck the couch. Dude, maybe the couch is there. Who knows? Anyway, that's super dope. August 9th? Fuck yeah. Hope you do well. Rooting for you. We need more good people in good positions. That's wonderful. Okay, he doesn't care about what you say. It doesn't in any way affect me. I'll let you in on another secret. I don't care either. There's I don't care on your cards. The truth is, you don't want to admit you don't give a shit about my feelings either. The fact that we have to tiptoe when we write something, for example, because it might hurt someone's feelings is ludicrous. I don't do this. If I want to make a video game where you play as a killer that targets, let's say, gay men, what's the problem? That would be a hate crime. Did we read this one too? Or am I just tripping? Has he just said this a bunch? That'd be a hate crime. Let's see if we recognize it. Maybe. He just says stuff all the time, though. Some gay men's group got upset. And... was that... what? Some gay men's group got upset. And... yeah, you are here. If you don't remember, it didn't happen. It's not real, nor is it my real feeling toward that group of people. Before you say it, don't you fucking dare say, well, this game will lead to violence. No, the fuck it won't. This is a tired, old falsehood that should have died in the 80s. A game where you kill gay people is no more likely to cause that in the real world than a heavy metal album is going to cause suicide. Well, I don't think we should be able to, like, hate crime gay people in video games. Dave doesn't have the calf muscle tone to hole a tiptoe for multiple steps. Like hold one? Yeah, I don't think you could tiptoe. I don't think you can do it. It's weird to make a hate criming game, Dave. It is weird to make a hate criming game. That's an odd desire, in fact. Fantasizes about violence, by the way. Whenever I hear someone invoke an argument based on personal feelings, I want to scream. That's you making an argument based on personal feelings, by the way. You shouldn't have such soft fucking feelings. You're an adult. Is this... why are you quoting yourself? The fact of the... is... toxic masculinity. The fact of the matter is, I don't care if I hurt your feelings or not. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do and how I want to do it. If it hurts your feelings, well, then go kick rocks. Guess what? I accept the exact same for you. Wowzers. Well, the sooner that we go back to just making whatever we want, however we want. The sooner that we go back to just making whatever... I don't know how to read that sentence. Yeah, that's not a sentence. Okay. With the vision that we have for it at the forefront? What? With the vision that we have for it at the forefront, period. Okay. Stop worrying about all the losers that are crying about it. The sooner we can do that, the sooner we can get back to some good content. I personally don't care if I offend your sensibilities. They mean less than nothing to me. The sooner more people adopt that philosophy, the better off we'll be. I gotta click dumb as shit at this point. I gotta click dumb as shit. He's illiterate. Here's the chapter of this title. No! I don't care if children go hungry. Yes, you read that right. I don't give two shits if kids are going hungry at school. First off, that is just for a most part a lie. The schools are not letting the kids starve. There's definitely hungry kids at school. Second, no child starved to death because they skipped lunch. We're not trying to stop starvation. We're trying to stop food insecurity and hunger so that they can learn better. Because studies show kids that are hungry learn better. You don't want them to be hungry. You want them to be fed. Third, have you seen the poor kids? Most of them are rather fat. So he's body shaming imaginary kids. Fourth, how is it my responsibility to make sure your kid is fed? That's your job as the parents. It's a community effort to make sure everyone is good. This is just pissing me off. Okay, I'll accept that for like a triggered on your card. This is just pissing me off. The idea of free school lunches. No, I mean So Tim Walz is his governor of Minnesota. So he's mad about it because he doesn't want kids to be fed at school. Once again, indoctrinating these kids who probably already get enough of this at home, not to stand on your own 2 feet, not to look to their parents or their family for a solution, not to just sit there and wait for Big Daddy government to fix all your problems for you. School lunch, man? What the fuck? What am I looking at? Citation needed, huh? God damn. That's very bright. It's a very bright situation. Vampire, dude. Implements, by the way, chat. Go ahead. What exactly are we teaching with this? That school is a safe place to be where you can learn. Just keep being a loser and the gravy train doesn't end? That only works till the single mom that bore you dies. He's worrying about paternity or something. Worries about divorce. That's okay. It's okay that mom is so fucking lazy that she can't pick you a lunch in the morning, which, by the way, takes less than 2 minutes. You're not a parent. How do you even know how hard it is to parent, man? I have parented. It's tough, man. That's a tough job. It's not a gig that I want to do. That, God forbid, either your mom or dad, let's be honest, most of these are single mother kids, get off their lazy ass and do more than the bare minimum. You know, work a little more, make a little more. Before you start crying your little tears, there was the free lunch even back in my day. Kids from poor families got a free lunch. That's what you're against it? I hated it even then? Why in the hell is it my problem to feed your kid? You had the little bastard. You feed it? No, the village doesn't owe your child anything. Why should the taxpayers be burdened with making sure your kid has a ham and Swiss sandwich with tater tots? Because kids are not able to feed themselves because they're kids? At the end of the day, I don't care if your kid is hungry at school. He will not starve. No one is starving in the United States of America. I don't want to pay higher taxes so your little bastard can eat either brown bag it or get in the free lunch school program. Or get on the free school lunch program. He's so fucking stupid. That is the free school lunch. What do you mean get on the free lunch program? This is that, you dumb motherfucker. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking bowling ball. He will not starve. I don't want to pay higher taxes. Either brown bag it or get a free lunch program. Don't even bother saying you can't afford it. People can't afford it. EBT pays more than enough so that you can get a pack of bologna for sandwiches. Maybe they don't eat bologna, man. They must eat bologna. Okay. Your kid, your problem. You want me to pay for his lunch, then come over and suck my dick, then I'll give the $10? What the fuck? Pretends to fuck? And fucking soliciting fake women? That read like he was talking to the kid, though. Your kid, your problem. You want me to pay for his lunch, then come over and suck my dick, then I'll give the $10. That was precarious, man. I think he means the mom here, but holy shit. Yeah, he's very edgy. All right. You can play pretend I'm not. I wonder what this is about. Yeah, this really goes out to the T part of the LGBTQ rainbow. By the way, yesterday he said that Finster was hot. You can play pretend all you.
I'll suck your dick.
Yes, he will. Thank you, Doc. That's so jarring. I forget. You can play pretend all you like, but I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. Chicks do not have dicks. Men can stand to pee. While we're on the topic, yes, genitals matter in romance. In romance? What? Were. You can sit there all day long and say that trans women are women.
Screw it.
True.
I don't want to play anymore.
This one. If you have the same thing that I do between my legs, a micro penis, then you're a dude. If you don't have an Adam's apple, then yeah, not a dude. That doesn't mean to say I won't be friends with a trans lady. We can do. He's doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. We can do almost anything two dudes could do. The only thing I won't do is slow dance and be pretend you're a chick and fuck you. If it makes you happy, great. If you feel more complete, fine. Just do me and the rest of the world that doesn't want to play along a favor. Accept it. Accept the fact that there will always be a good chunk of people that just don't want to play pretend with you. Yeah, dude. He would definitely have sex with a trans person because he's a chaser. It's definitely what's happening here. But he would cry tears of joy that someone else is trying to reciprocate any kind of affection towards him. So don't do that. Stop the face and neck tattoos. Sir, this is a Wendy's. This is a Sassy Dave on here. Can we stop this shit? I have no real problem with tattoos for the most part. It's just they belong anywhere else other than your neck or face. I disagree. Put them wherever you think is cute, or you like it, or you're just cool. It's just you look stupid. Your face looks dumb. Just can this little fad die already? It's never gonna die. Can we just stop it? Ladies, your body count matters. That was a chapter, huh? Cool. Okay, here we go. We just talked about this. Well, this is the second time I'm going to piss off the feminists. Fucking so edgy, dude. Ladies, I don't know how else to put this, but your body count matters. Okay, I will be completely fair here. It doesn't matter if you were just looking to hook up with a dude for one night. It probably doesn't matter if you're fine with like a friend with benefit situation. Where it really does matter is still a goal for most girls, and that's the wife title. The wife title. He doesn't have a wife. He is not married. The wife title. The problem is that the type of guy that most of these women would consider for a husband. Wait. The problem is that type of guy that most of these women would consider for a husband. You know, the ultra rare dude over 6'6", shredded like Adonis, and makes a bare minimum $500K a year. Dang. This is shredded like Adonis is the first time he's used like fucking descriptive like adjectives to like let us know what something is like. Holy shit. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get. He's married to the job. Hey, if you love your job, never work a day in your life. Delivering chips, dude. That dude has 60 of them on a rotating basis. You think?
But I mean, yeah, he coerced me into sucking him off.
Dave gets most flowery when he describes a hot man. That's very true. That blame female delusion or Instagram, I don't care. All the ladies seem to be chasing one dude. It's hilarious that he is so pressed about this because he doesn't get female attention. And, like, I definitely don't make $500,000 a year or subscribe immediately. I'm not shredded like Adonis, and I'm 5'10". So, what's happening here? Huh? What's going on here, chat? Why am I fucking? Go. It's the Riz. He's 3 feet 3 inches and $300 in his bank account. Damn. Hey. That's nice. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is that he isn't wifing them because, you know, new models come out every year. So then these ladies get passed around the club in their 20s. Then when they hit their 30s, oh shit, no one wants to take them seriously, well, except for the simps that they don't want. So, the math on this doesn't make sense. So there's a bunch of single, hot, 30-year-old ladies that are just not dating real good men or something. That all of them were fucking hedge fund guys or something. Like, the problem is ladies is for a man that's worth a fuck, he's not going to want a whore. If the man has means and any self-respect, he's going to treat a chick that has been on the yacht circuit as a friends with benefits only. You've never been on a yacht, man. Why are you pretending to be this guy? Why would he wife up someone that everyone's already had? Why would he wife up someone that, let's be honest, is just throwing a hot dog down a hallway? He's not. Dude, this guy's gay. He's gay as fuck. So the obsession with, like, virginity and stuff is fucking creepy, and pedophilia shit. That's insane. I want to have sex with people that know how to have sex, okay? I want to have sex with people that I don't have to
was gay
fucking,
or something.
You know, like, I do not want to be your first fucking time. That would be crazy. I'm in 36. Am I 36? 36-year-old man. I'm a man. I'm a man. Okay? Trying to have sex with adults that know stuff about things. It's way more fun, man. It's so fucking creepy to be like, oh, I hope that person has no sexual experience prior to me. Buddy, you're 40. Hey, why do you progressive freaks like to watch men beat up women? That's weird as fuck. What are you talking about? Why do you sound like that, by the way? Hey, why do you progressive freaks like to watch men beat up women? Asking for a friend. What man? What man beating up women? What are you talking about, man? Asking for a Fred. Dr. Gamble, give one of the people's elbow.
Have a fantastic day.
I don't know why he sounds like that, though. Thanks for the sub. For Fred. Asking for a Fred, huh? So, what man? Who are you talking about? What happened to your voice, dude? I got time. I was reading one of you guys' manifestos, and we're playing bingo about it. I know that feminism tells you that you can suck 37 dicks at the club in one night, and that's your business. That if your boyfriend has a problem with it, then he's a misogynist. That if any future man has a problem with it, he's insecure. Yes, that's definitely true. 37 a night. That's a lot of dicks in one night. How have we not permitted his dumb ass? Which one? Who are we talking about? Need a tissue? Sheesh. Buck up a little, camper. Are you an old guy? Elbow. Has he been here before? What do you mean? Wait, have you been here before? I literally have not fucking you have 40 messages in this chat. Wow, what an impression you've left. Hey, People's Elbow. Here's an invite to the Discord. You can come have a disagreement about whatever you have a disagreement about. It's an Olympic sport, so yes. You think wrestling is fake? Wrestling? It's Fred's alt. You're the first one to bring them up, per usual. What, man? What? Are you talking about the boxing, man? Are you good? I have a question. What is it? So what were you doing when you like saw the stream and then you clicked on it, and then what was your internal thought process? I'm going to trigger the libs. Did it work? Well, you could be more clear, dummy. WWF than we, like the other... like we? Do you mean WWE? Like the others are great entertainment, or we're kind of boring these days. It's like a dweeb, dude. The People's Elbow. Is that The Rock? Cotton? Like, is that a dodgeball reference? You're 43 years old, People's Elbow, aren't you? But you're not divorced because you've never been married. How spot on am I? You play fantasy football every year, but you never win. Am I close? I don't know how that. Maybe I'm too far removed from it now. Just get home after a long, hard day at the corporation. Come back. You have nothing to do. No love in your life. And then you get owned on Twitch until you go to sleep. Maybe delivering chips? It could be, dude. The fact that none of them took you seriously is because they're scared of a confident woman. The reason none of them slipped a ring on that finger is because they're intimidated by a strong, independent woman. Yeah, all the bitches telling you that. Have you looked at them? Have you had a look at them? They're all a bunch of miserable old cunts surrounded by cats. Cats that, by the way, will eat them 22 minutes after they take their last breath. I already clicked please clap. So, ladies, be a bit more selective, and again, you won't find yourself in this terrible fate. Weird, I'm not a miserable old cunt. Oh, he would say that you are miserable, though. He would say it. I think we have... I'll say we have this and one more left before we call it. The only reason a lady can get in a man's face is because they're a protected class. This must be about his sister or something. Do I really need to write that much about this? It's very misogynistic right now, so what we're sitting in. We know this to be the case. How many times have we seen a 100-pound get-up and scream in a dude's face? The dude BTW is twice her size. If a man had done that, the result probably a bit different. Now, yes, I know women are weaker than men. The thing is, at some point, women lost the memo. I don't know what to tell you, ladies, but at some point, men are going to no longer put up with you screaming in our faces. Not jumping up and down and screeching like toddlers? Having a meltdown? Eventually, daddy is going to have to come out and give you all the spanking you need. Never forget, ladies, you can have a scream in a man's face as long as he allows it. Just fantasizing about violence. Being misogynistic. That's pretty much what we got going on here. Hey, people's elbow, man. You can't just be a little freak in chat, man. You gotta relax a little bit, dude. We're playing a bingo game, and you're not being like normal, you know. If you want to hang out, I would love to have you, who's obviously you disagree. I would love you to have a normal brain and be able to disagree with people in chat in a way that makes sense, specifically in a way that is with the flow of what we got going on in the show and not with whatever the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So when you disrupt chat like that, you got to get timed out. But like, you know, eventually we're just going to ban you. But like, don't you come and hang out every once in a while. Don't you just want to like have that? Do you want to actually have a conversation about what you disagree with? Or are you just here to like, you know, be angry or something? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to actually talk about it? I think that'd be interesting. We'll give you a hot 600 and see what happens. The growing child crisis. I know that this does not have to do with the rest of the world. Places like India know how to keep pumping children out. I'm just going to talk about my country, the good old USA. Worries about pregnancies and shit. Worries about fertility. What in the hell happened to the birth rate around here? Look, I know that the baby boomer numbers are probably never coming back. That said, really? They've been talking about this for decades. What happened when the boomers retire? What happens when the boomers retire? Well, now it's here, and it's every bit the shit show that you would expect it to be. By the way, really dating this book. Hey, all you future readers, we didn't all have robot slaves to cater to our every whim. No one's reading this in the future. This will be lost to the annals. The problem is that we don't have enough workers right now in 2024. That's not true. We don't have enough compensation for workers in 2024. The annals, that's how you say it. For everyone that wants a job, there are 15 companies willing to hire them at a terrible price. It seems gone are the days of going to school first as well. I can't tell you how many places I have will train on their listing. They used to be jobs you had to go to school before the interview. Why the sudden shift? Well, no one is left. Will train. Yeah, anals. That's how you say it. No one is left. Nurses constantly complain about being understaffed, but when you have a job fair and 6 people show up, what do you want us to do? Oh, a job fair? Okay, I see. When you have a job fair and 6 people show up, what do you want us to do? What do you mean you? What do you want us to do? You're not in nursing. Compensate them more. Stop making healthcare a nightmare for people to go through. There are some jobs that you do need schooling before you partake in, like, for example, nursing or flying an airplane. The problem is what to do about it. I really think the only solution is suck it up. Just accept the fact that the job market is going to be short workers for a time. Oh, and learn some patience. That's the end of the thing? Okay. Well, I said 2 more, and that was 2 more. That's a ding no. Congratulations, ding knowers! We got a bingo last time.